Clone High is a cartoon comedy series created by Bill Lawrence, Phil Lord, and Christopher Miller. It revolves around a high school where all the students are clones of historical figures, like Abraham Lincoln, Joan of Arc, and George F. Kennedy, created by Principal Scudworth, who feared being caught and frozen at a young age. At the start of Episode 1, titled Let's Try This Again, a secret government meeting orders Principal Scudworth to defrost the clones to stabilize the world. However, his problems escalate when the government installs a glass ceiling over his head and assigns a woman to watch over him. Scudworth proceeds with defrosting everyone, and Abe, clone of Abraham Lincoln, finally confesses his love for Joan, clone of Joan of Arc. However, before Joan can respond, JFK interrupts and proposes to her. Joan turns down JFK, stating that she doesn't want to rush into a relationship. If you don't know, the clones of these historical figures were frozen in 2003, and coming back to life in 2023 makes it difficult for them to fit in. They struggle with being politically correct and have to think carefully before speaking. Every other clone eventually manages to fit into the new world, except for Abe, who struggles to impress Joan. Despite his fear of being canceled, he approaches Joan. However, Joan is the coolest kid in town according to the New World standards. She has also joined the Inclusivity Committee formed to welcome the defrosted clones. Abe tries his best to impress Joan, and she appreciates his efforts. She even gets him involved as an organizer for the Liberty Dinner. However, Abe, unsure of what to say, ends up using politically incorrect language and gets canceled, and Joan has to take over the Liberty Dinner planning. Joan confronts Abe about his inappropriate words, which annoys him. In response, Abe decided to arrange a separate dinner called the Dinner of Liberty. This sparks other clones to arrange their own separate dinners, ultimately ruining the plan for the Liberty Dinner party. Abe apologizes to Joan for ruining her Liberty Dinner, but Joan is removed from the Inclusivity Committee. Angry with Abe, she decides to accept JFK's proposal, as he is still a member. The episode ends with Abe feeling heartbroken. The episode review. Episode 1 sets the stage beautifully for the upcoming series, created with children in mind. The humor is tailored perfectly for young audiences, delivering laughs that cater to their tastes. However, beneath the surface, the episode cleverly incorporates a sharp satire on today's sensitive political climate, highlighting how easily people can be offended by the smallest jest. While the comedic style may not align with everyone's tastes, especially those who prefer more mature humor, it's definitely worth a watch if you enjoy children's comedy.